Hi everybody, Professor Raleigh here. It is Tuesday, October 23rd at about 4:10 in the afternoon. I hope everybody is doing well and having a good start to their week. As you can see, I am back in the land of the living, thankfully. Oh my gosh, that was the worst flu ever. But we're back in action, ready to go. So forgive me if you see my eyes darting to the other side of the screen. I actually have the directions for our Design and Thrive class project sort of split with my screen in the video here. So I might be looking back and forth just to make sure I'm staying kind of on cue with what I want to talk to you guys about. Ultimately, the purpose of this video is to sort of add to the work that you're going to start tomorrow in class with Lacey, our substitute for tomorrow. Obviously on Monday, I had planned to go through all of this with you in person, have a little Q&A section after to kind of cover the basics and answer any questions that you have. But hopefully, this video will be a good starter place for you, and we can obviously pick back up where we left off on class next Monday. So as a reminder as well, this coming Friday, which will be October 26th, you will not have class because I will still be in New Mexico at that conference. So your first day of working on the project will be tomorrow, Wednesday, and then our second day of the project will be the following Monday, okay? So hopefully over the weekend you had a chance to look over the directions that I posted in our Canvas module. The title of the assignment is Design and Thrive. And as I'm sure you gathered after reading through the directions, this assignment is a lot of you and not a lot of me. I'm probably a little bit more nervous about it than you are. So we'll see how this goes, but I'm actually really excited to watch you do this and kind of experience it with you. The inspiration for this project really is to make what we do in English 3 in this critical thinking class applicable to some of the skills and lessons that you will have to learn as you enter the professional world after, and beyond your collegiate experience. Even in it too. But a lot of the times you will be solving problems and working in groups and having to collaborate with people who think differently than you and have different visions and inspirations for whatever end goal that you are all working towards together. I know in the English department, we work on a lot of different projects for the college, for the state of California, with regards to legislature and implementing different rules and curriculum in class. And all of us work differently. We all have different skill sets, the full-time faculty in the English department, but we all figure out a way to work really well together and play to our strengths. And so, and that's, not just exclusive to, a collegiate environment, but also really applicable to the other jobs that a lot of you might pursue. And I realize a lot of you are entering the psychology field and figuring out how different people think and why they think that way and their processes is going to be a lot of part of probably the studying that you do at the graduate level and in the work that you do professionally. So hopefully this project will just be kind of a fun experiment and opportunity to work as a team in class and get to know each other and potentially propose something really cool. So I'm not going to go through the directions word by word at all. You can do that on your own. But I want to highlight a couple key components so that you have a good starting place for class on Wednesday. So the first thing that you need to do on Wednesday as a class is figure out a way to arrange the desks so that you can face each other, so that all of you are in the same conversation, so that no one is really left to the side of the fence and not participating. Start off strong and work together. Second, the thing that you will want to do is figure out sorry, my eyes are darting back to my directions here. The kind of facility that you want to design. Okay. Now remember, what you are doing is targeting a specific students, a specific age group, doesn't have to be college students, and you are redesigning or starting fresh with a new design, a facility focused on student success. So you are creating a building, a facility, a area focused on student growth and success, whatever that success may be according to what your group defines it as, okay? So again, it can be any age group, any student population, anywhere. But ultimately, this is a design project, to encourage students to do well and help them succeed. Okay. So during your first session, you're going to need to decide what facility you want to create. Is this going to be a kind of flashy tutoring center? Is this going to be a place where students can study after school and engage in physical activity after school? Think Spark, right? Is this a facility where students are going to go off campus and work together in some way? Is this going to be a new sort of medical facility for students to do some sort of like mind, body, spirit, not to be all Clovis Unified-ish, but participate in something that plays to all of their, physical, mental, and emotional strengths, right? To ultimately enhance their abilities in the classroom, or just, being a good, well-rounded person overall. So as a team, you guys have to decide what you're going to build. Okay, just let me pause this really quick. My phone is ringing. Okay, sorry about that. And that's where you're going to start, okay? And that's what you want to try to accomplish during class on Wednesday with Lacey. And she'll be fully aware of the project that you're pursuing, so she might be able to kind of add her 2 cents in, but ultimately, like me, she's going to kind of take a step back and let you guys do this. I'm sure it's going to be a little nerve-wracking for her as well, but I have every confidence that you can do this. You guys are a really smart class, and I think are going to enjoy working together, I hope. So bring your laptops to class if you can. So that you have something to write with that might just be a little bit more effective and efficient than pencil and paper. But if you can't do that, pencil and paper will work just fine. I will arrange for us to have laptops, hopefully often. If not, sometimes we will go into like a computer lab based on your request. But I will hopefully have technology available for us. But in a pinch, if you need to look something up on your cell phone, you can, or bring in your own laptops. That will be great. So in terms of after you decide what facility that you're going to be designing, you're going to want to next identify the metacognition specialists. And so what these people are going to be doing, they're 2 people out of the class that as a team you're going to pick to observe the entire process. They're not going to be involved in the building or designing of this facility. They're going to be watching your process. So they're going to be assessing things like what group strategies worked well to decide who was the leader of this particular research group, what collaboration techniques failed. When was there like a magic moment where some of you had an aha moment, this will work? Or when one of you runs over and found, oh gosh, guys, this is the piece of research I've been looking for. They are simply observing the collective successes, collective failures of the entire process. And at the end, when you guys are presenting your facility, they're going to have a little bit of time at the end of the presentation to talk about and remark on this creative process and collaborative process and what they saw. So ultimately, your 2 goals for Wednesday are to decide what type of facility you are going to build. Again, this is a facility designed to enhance or foster student success. You just have to decide what type of students you are going to be designing for, okay, and what it is that you want to accomplish, okay? And then second, you need to decide on your metacognition specialists. Okay, so that's going to be really important for this first day. And I think ultimately that will take the bulk of class time. And then we will pick up where we left off on Monday. Now, over the weekend, you guys might decide before you leave class on Wednesday that you want to start doing something, or maybe someone's going to create a collaborative Google Doc for all of you guys to log into. So maybe some of that might get discussed as well, but ultimately your 2 primary jobs are to decide on the type of facility that you're going to build and who are the metacognition specialists. And then we can go from there on Monday. Okay, so hopefully this little video helped. I know it's about almost 10 minutes long, so I'm going to cap it at that. That's enough time for you to be watching me. And I want to wish you luck on Wednesday. And feel free to email me over the week and during the weekend. I will be at a conference and in sessions from about 7:30 until 4 p.m. So I might not be able to get back to you that quickly, but I will be checking my email probably in the evening or early morning time. So intermittently, I'll be able to respond. So have a great week. Be well. Get your flu shot. And take care of yourself. And I look forward to reconvening with you guys on Monday. Okay. Have a great week. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.